What up, what up? It's your boy AD, and that's all day in the spot, and I'm here to do another Empire review for y'all. This is season 2, episode 15. Got my notes on deck. Finna go through this wild episode. Wild, man, this episode pretty much had me on the end of my chair, pretty much, because I was just like, man, what the hell is gonna happen, man? It was just. Man, talk about this episode probably had to be one of the most suspenseful, so I'll just let y'all know that right now. This shit was suspense on top of suspense. But let me get into it. Alright, y'all, man. So, Akeem was Akeem was at the beginning performing, acting trendy. Just to let y'all know, yes, he was acting trendy in the beginning. And when I mean trendy, just acting like how trendy is basically the majority. That's how they want you to act. You know, if you see a guy, all a black man on the stage rapping and with his shirt off and yelling and dancing with girls, it's just some trendy ass shit. You know, which makes people automatically think that's how they act, which is not always true. So as soon as it started off, it's trendy basically. So Aking was acting crazy during this video with the bottle too. They just had to show him with that bottle. He had a big old giant bottle, man. Just turning up basically. And then Jamal though was getting heated. And I wrote LOL because the shit was kind of funny to me, man. Like I do think that's kind of funny how Jamal, you know what I'm saying? He just be, ever since he got his spot took, his shine took, it's like he just hasn't really been the same as much as what he was. And I guess they're really just trying to show jealousy. He's just jealous. People get jealous, and people shouldn't get jealous, especially if they family members. We should be helping one another and loving one another, but we live in a day and age where people just want to be on top of you and be jealous of everything you do and just show off what they got. I wrote I wrote Jamal wants his control back because he does, and I also wrote that it was stereotypes everywhere you turn and look, and it was just like a stereotype. I swear. I wrote I see a competition brewing, and I also wrote will Jamal die? Um, Cookie still wants Lucius. LOL. I also wrote that too. Now, the competition is between what Lucius and Jamal, I think, or something like that. I forget exactly. I think that's who it was. Cause I mean, it's a lot of competition going on between the family right now because they're trying to make it back to the top. And I wrote, "Will Jamal die?" Because Jamal's acting really funny, man. He been dressing different. He been looking different. He been acting different. So, man, and him just I mean, he used to be the cheerful guy. Now he's becoming the dude that's getting jealous and envious. What is he, Lucius now? Hmm? Alright, man. This shit is crazy. Um, Andre wants to deal with Cookie about bipolar disorder. Basically, he wanted to make a deal in the show that was, I think, fundraising for people with bipolar disorder, which is effed up. This is effed up because that's like another stereotype amongst black people, saying they're bipolar, they can't control, they're uncontrollable. So it would be him saying and doing this, and who knows where this money is really gonna go, where he's so called trying to raise. Anyways, he says he wants to be the spokesperson. I'm like, all right, whatever. This dude is sneaky. That's all I can think in my head. Akeem tells his fiance about Anika being pregnant before them. So Akeem finally just, hey, yeah, didn't even tell his fiance this. He should have told her this before he married her. But I can't remember if he found out this beforehand or not. But anyways, he told her, he's like, oh yeah, so Anika's pregnant. That's my baby. But he's trying to go about it in the situation as if, he wants to be the father and he still wants to raise the child. But, that got her feeling some type of way. His fiance, ain't no woman really should. Most women will not want to hear what the hell he just said. Know that. And that's why she slapped the hell out of him and walked the hell up out the damn spot. Don't no woman want to hear that shit. Because they going to be like, oh, hell nah. You trying to bring more drama in my shit? And I wrote Akeem is wild, man. I wrote this. I'm like, this dude is really wild. Just the way he goes about stuff and the way he handles things. Man, Akeem needs to learn how to slow it down. Let's move on, though. I wrote that the commercials was short, and I don't know, maybe it was just this episode, but they were. Commercials was really short, man. They were barely on for a minute. I wrote this. This was funny. Was it Akeem? Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was Jamal, but yeah, it was Akeem. Akeem looks like a melted zebra talking to Andre. LOL. Like, that is funny. Like, if y'all seen his outfit, don't he look like a black and white crayon that just got melted together? Dude look like one of them ink blot pictures. You know what I'm saying? He look like a damn ink blot. Shit is crazy. I mean, it was funny to me. I was like, damn, what the hell made him wear that? But anyways, my bad. I lost my place. My bad. Hold on. Oh, okay. Jamal's still pissed. LOL, because he is. Uh-oh. Becky back again. Uh-oh. And remember what I told y'all about whenever Becky show up? I already explained that. And you know what that means. Whenever Becky show up, something's going to happen. And this time she showed up with Jamal, too. Again. Uh-oh. That's like a double red flag. She with Jamal, too? Oh, man. What? What the heck did I write right here? Oh, I think I forgot to write that because I think his ex boyfriend ended up showing up, and I think that's what it was. I forgot to write that. His ex boyfriend showed up, the one who went behind his back and tried to suck dude off and all that, and got bumped. Same dude who tried to come at Jamal. His ex is back. They trying to kick it, be cool. It's kind of weird though, right? Because remember what I've been saying in my last episodes. I've been talking about how Jamal's not acting. He's being more straight. He's dressing more straight. He's acting a little bit more straight. We already seen him kiss a girl not too long ago. It's like they took a lot of the gay stuff out of with him, dealing with him. Because I've been watching this show since season 1. And when this show first started, it was just all over the place. Now, to be honest, it's like you don't see it no more. So I'm like, what are they trying to tell you? Is they saying he's straight now? Like I've been saying. And now here come his ex-boyfriend just pop up out the blue. And it's crazy because in this scene, it reminded me about that other time. It kind of reminded me with the painter, kind of reminded me with the photographer. It's like every time Jamal get around some dude that's real talented, it's like he gets an interest in them. And that's what I wrote because I was trying to figure this out. Like, what am I writing? And I wrote Jamal sees another interest again, LOL. And this time it's a singer. This time. But I don't know. We didn't really see how far that went. They just performed. Nothing really came out of it. Still got my eye on him though. Let's move on. So Akeem and Anika is together now. Well, they basically together in the scene. Anika is on some shit, because Akeem, something she was doing about the baby and he didn't want him to do or something. And him and her having this baby is crazy because Lucius do not want her to have this baby. Because, I mean, she went and had basically a baby by by his son, trying to still get a spot in the family, And I'm gonna talk about this for a second, man. The reason why they show this type of stuff in these shows is because that's what they want people to do. They want people to absorb these stereotypes because there really is women out here who will do that. I think it's a good amount of them too, who will just hurry up and try to be with a dude and have a baby by him just to gain what he has, or and that's what it be. A lot of women is like that. Not all, but a lot are. They just whichever dude got a lot of money, whichever dude got fame, whichever dude look the best or something like that. They just ready. They'll even lie to you. Now, I'm just keeping it real. They'll even lie and say stuff like they can't get pregnant or they're on something, and then next thing you know, they are. Because the system is really not for the men nowadays. The system is against the men. They give the women everything when it comes to babies, kids, child support, all that. And they could be lying half the time and still get it. You see, they'll jump real quick to lock a man up over any little thing when it comes to their kids, even money. But he could still be in their kid's life. Might not be, might be damn. Let me move on. I don't want to stay too stuck on that. So he wrote he don't want her because she basically was trying to get back with him too, but he don't want her. He just want to try to have a relationship with his child, you know. And that's crazy too, man. Because a lot of guys who be like, all right, I messed up, I made a mistake. I just want to leave her alone and I'll raise a child, but I realize this is not a woman I really need to be with. A lot of times the guy still would be looked at bad because of that, which is messed up. And you see she was on dirt. Lucius threatened her though. If the baby is born though, like I said, yes, Lucius did threaten her. Lucius is always on some bullshit. I've already explained that. He is forever on bullshit. He wants his shit back. Um, Cookie stepped right in on Lucius date. LOL. That was funny because Lucius is starting to talk to a new girl now. He got this new little chick, this little girl he been messing with or whatever. And yeah, Cookie walked right in on their little date. Oh my guys, talk about OC. And Cookie wasn't having it. Cookie was ready to treat her ass in a hot flash. Um Akeem is acting rebellious right now again. He's like one of the only damn lions who will stand up to Lucius and actually speak up for his goddamn self about shit. And he's doing it again now. Um And I wrote, I guess Andre and his wife has it all together because they always make them look like they just got it all together and they're doing it so good. They got it all planned out and figured out, huh? But I think Andre is a nut job. I think his wife is sneaky and low key and she be with Anika too. I don't know, man. This is like a bad mess ready to happen. They already done been through some craziness. So we'll see how that goes. Cookie shows up and Anika is going to the hospital. Yeah, so Cookie show up, I don't know, I guess coming to see Anika, and then next thing you know, the ambulance and the people was rushing her out of the house and, getting in the ambulance. I don't know what happened to Anika, what's wrong with her, but she's going to the hospital. So Anika is in an ambulance, and low key, I wrote that this is shocking because Cookie was with her, and this was a girl who Cookie could not stand if her life depended on it, but now she's here with her and helping her and be with her. Like, ain't this some mess? Crazy. Maybe it's about the baby. I wrote Lucius is thirsty now when with his new dip. I had to write that. I'm like, this dude's starting to get thirsty with this new girl, man. It's like, all right, he with a new girl. Like, what is he on now? Like, I guess he just don't want Cookie. So if I was Cookie, I'd just be just not even really thinking about that dude because you see, he on some other. He just said, oh, I wrote they on some freaky shit because they started getting on some freak body. Had them a whole little thirst next scene. And oh, and Cookie called on the phone and he didn't answer, which was kind of crazy. Like, oh, why he's doing that? Cookie would call and he just didn't answer. He was like, let Cookie later. So I'm here to get my freak on. Okay. I also wrote Akeem is so full of it with his new girl. Cause after that, I think he had a scene with her, trying to reconcile things and all that. And I'm just looking at Akeem and the way he acted, and I'm just in my brain like, man, this dude is so full of himself. Man, he really needs to get it together, for real. Uh, Anika mom comes in mean and mad when they was in the hospital. Her mom shows up and comes in just on some mean, angry stuff. Another stereotype. Soon as it starts off, soon as well with that scene, then Lucius shows up, and I wrote it don't seem right because Anika in the hospital. You know damn well he don't want her to have this damn baby, and then boom, Lucius shows up to the hospital wearing all black, looking like he on some BS. I'm just gonna point that out. That dude looked like he was up to no good. They convo though, and he checks Anika. What he do? Oh, he checks Anika's. I guess he checked her. I don't know. I guess that's what he did. What I wrote. And Lucius is still acting weird though. I had to write that. And Cookie's outfit is popping. I had to write that too because a lot of times I don't really like how Cookie dress. I'll say majority of the times I feel like they just dress her like she a stripper or something. I don't, not all the time, but majority of the time I just feel like they could give her better styles. But I don't know. Hey man, I like that dress she had on today. That looked like a peacock dress or whatever. I found that to be pretty cool. Just had to throw that in. Jamal was staring Lucius down, evil as hell, because when he was in there talking, Jamal was walking up looking scary as hell, walking up behind him, talking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just looking evil, man. I've never seen Jamal act like this before, and he is really acting evil. I mean, he's really been acting weird. Like, it must be hatred, and jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Andre, Andre sees, oh yeah, Andre sees some pics from Lucius's new lover, cause Andre was there, and then she came up, the lover gave Andre the pictures, and then he looked, and it was this woman. Now I don't know, I think it was a white woman. I can't quite remember. She might have been black. I think she was white though. And then his new lover says, "That's your grandmother," and then walks off. And I was like, "Whoa." Because she mad at Lucius right now because Lucius is like, who do you want, and she's upset, that's how these girls get when they can't get what they want. They start doing BS, and especially if they getting played off, oh hell no, she finna pop up with these pictures and show your son and then let him know the truth about who his real mama might be, because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, we don't know who his mama is. We don't know. And that part tripped me out. All right, we coming to the end now. I'm on 18 minutes. I said, wow, Akeem's fiance shows up at the hospital. Yes, now she shows up. It's like, damn, everybody is showing up at the goddamn hospital. Frida shows up looking gangster with Jamal. Now this part scared me a little bit because you see how they always talk about how some line is gonna die. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be. My first mind was Andre. But now I'm starting to think Jamal, and I'm also starting to think they might say it's the baby that's inside of Anika, because low-key, that's a lion inside of her. So if Anika died or the baby died, that can also probably count as a lion falling, if you know what I mean. Um, Oh yeah, that part scared me, man, cause I'm like Jamal already acting crazy. Now Frida show up. We already seen Frida pistol whip somebody. She was looking gangster too, like she was on something. Thirsty got the red devil look. Then they show Thirsty with nothing but all red on, looking like the devil. Then Jamal comes to the stage. Then then he get to singing and performing, and this scene was so weird. Like, man, I want people to go back and look at the scene and notice how much red was showing. it was red everywhere. People had on red. It was red lights, red backgrounds, red straws in the cup. I'm like, dang, they showing you a lot of red. Is somebody gonna die? That's what I'm thinking. Then the news showed up. See, it's like they really effing with your brain, because then the news showed up. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And they showed up early. Um, but nothing though. That was just the end, man. They building it up for the next episode, because it pretty much ended after that, and L was basically acting shifty with Cookie, which is nothing surprising to me, because we already know L is a shifty guy. So to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5 on episodes, I'll give this episode a 4 out of 5 rating. This episode was good because it was suspenseful. It had me very into knowing, and again, they already gave you the hint somebody might die, so you already like, dang, who is it gonna be? So this was a good episode, because it wasn't the greatest, but it was good because it was full of suspense, and that's just getting it to the point of the review. Because now I got to upload this and I got to handle some more business. So, like this video, comment, tell me what you guys think. We still got another episode coming up next week, and I will be back. Shouts out to all my new subscribers, because I get a lot of new subscribers I see from all over the place. I don't know. I be on this channel talking about a lot of, stuff. Empire reviews, sports talk, but everything I talk about in the real perspective. Sports talk, real things going on in the world, and then also I do music, right? So if all my Empire subscribers, shout out, leave me a comment, man. I want to know what people think. But you see, I like to do this, so I'll holla at y'all, and peace out.